Well, premiere show, 5 times Emmy Award-winning makeup artist Eve Pearl in the building, here to do a live tutorial for you. She's already done my face, and I have to say she's used different techniques that have never been used on me before, but she was the fastest at putting the makeup on of any makeup artist that has ever worked on me. It was so quick, and Eve, compliments to you, feels so light and fresh. I would happily go out, you know, with my husband or in broad daylight. I don't feel TV heavy made up, and that's your signature.
That's it. You want to look like yourself. You can wear it here on TV, go home with your family, and just be the best you.
And that's literally why the celebrities book you and why you become famous, because you make them look like them rather than made up.
That's right, on a good day. The goal is to have you look like yourself on a good day. That's all we want. You want your makeup to be good for you, to look good and feel good and be long-lasting and breathable.
So we've all got foundations, concealers, you know, eyeshadows, eyebrows, everything on, but it doesn't feel like that. And I don't think if you judge at home, it looks like I've got a heavy makeup on either. So let me give you some details of what's coming up. We're anticipating some sellouts. We already had a crazy sellouts yesterday in just a couple of minutes. This is the 3-piece HD Dual Foundation with the brush and the 8 sponges, because there's a specific application and there is a specific blending technique to give you that superb finish. We've got different options on different skin tones that we can take you through as well. And each one's got a split pan to deliberately structure your face in a different way, the way that Eve Pearl does it. 207812 is the item number, and that does have an introductory price today for you. Right, also, what we're going to be doing, we'll take you through the whole tutorial. This is the actual powderless powder with the brush, £42.24, 207815. It comes with a sponge, but you also give us the brush, and in each of the kits, Eve, you are giving us the tools so that we can learn your technique.
Absolutely.
Now, 207815, right, if it is all about the lips that you want to learn, you want the different lip tones, the different lip colours, this is the ultimate lip collection. Everything is full size in here, £38, 207817 is the item number. I'm going to be honest, there's only 100 in stock. This is a very prestige range. She has a Manhattan makeup studio. We were only able to get 100 of these right now. Wait for the tutorial and see that being applied. And any of us that have already got makeup on, that's the lips that we're wearing for you. Now, we have got other products that we just don't tell you because we don't want to complete sellout too quickly, because we want to actually learn from Eve and let you spend time with Eve as well, which is fantastic in your own homes. So we're going to start at the beginning, where she starts with her celebrity clients, which is with the primer. And this is the primer moisturising treatment, £32, 207819 is the item number. And Eve, if we start really, what's your ethos? What do you think was different about what you wanted to do with makeup that A, got you booked, B, won all the Emmys, and then you've created a makeup range that is different?
I wanted to simplify our steps. This is a primer, a moisturizer, and the treatment. So everything is all in one. And if you notice the color here, there's no pigment. It's purely the ingredient called astaxanthin. This is not only going to prime, it's going to moisturize, it's going to hydrate your skin, and it's going to leave your skin with a beautiful matte finish. So I'll tell you what it's not. It's not going to be slippery. It's not going to be rubbery. You know those things. For me, I have to work on women that are on the go, that want everything to work the first time. This is a primer, a moisturizer, and a treatment. So it should be the first thing you put on. If you're going to wear no makeup at all, just put that on. If you're going to wear makeup, it's going to ensure your makeup's going to last all day long. And it can also be the last thing you put on at night. It's a wonderful, soothing treatment. And if there's a man in your life that has sensitive skin, put it on him as well.
And when you're actually doing this, so this could be as simple as just cleanse your skin in the morning or jump out of the shower, put this on, and your celebs would put this on and then come to you for makeup. That's
right. And if you notice, if you look at our lovely Liv's face, you know, this is what I put on her face, what she put on herself. It also dries matte. So it's going to activate everything in your skin.
But it doesn't feel dry.
Nothing is going to feel dry. Nothing's going to block your pores, because you want to make sure that your pores are still breathing and it's hydrating your skin. It's not just going to stay on the surface, but also we want things to moisturize but not look oily. So I grew up with really terrible acne, and I had acne scars, and my skin was very oily. So everything I make needs to hydrate but also needs to dry matte, because I'm not one that wants to look oily or shiny.
And also the ingredients as well. I mean, fantastic ingredients that you have within the whole range that you were very fastidious about as well.
Yes, we're all about the cosmonutrients. It's cosmetics infused with nutrients. In here is astaxanthin. It's the key.
Yeah, I drink that. Astaxanthin.
So
I have an astaxanthin drink.
You know what it's all about. Google astaxanthin. It's that microalgae the salmon eats. So we can't go putting salmons on our face, but you can certainly have the same exact thing the salmon eats is the astaxanthin. It's not a fish oil, it's a microalgae. It's amazing for your skin. It's the strongest antioxidant.
Yeah.
So.
And also, what is fantastic, Eva, your range covers all ethnicities and skin tones. We've just come from the Beauty Bash, and I had so many women literally running downstairs saying, oh, brilliant, you've got Eve Pearl, thank you, she's covering all skin tones. She can do my African Caribbean dark. I mean, you've travelled with Michelle Obama and done her makeup, for example.
Yes, we do.
Amazing celebrities.
We do makeup from everyone, from the fairest of skin to the deepest complexions. We are the makeup of Caribbean Fashion Week, for instance. We are, we've been everywhere from the White House to your royal house here. So everyone wants to look good.
And then sort of almost, is it true that sort of your fame became even bigger when all of the celebrities needed help with HD?
Yes, I teach the professionals. So we've been to London many times, and many of the professionals out there, I know you know the brands, but professionals, we want things simple. We do not want things to be complicated, so everything has to be foolproof, has to work, and we only get one chance to make it right. And you saw, my kit is tiny.
Yeah.
So this is my professional kit. My traveling kit is this big, and now you have a little kit. Our kits don't need to be massive suitcases. We can have a tiny little kit, your go-to. You said to me earlier, I am really the cosmetics and makeup for your everyday. This is not about trendy. It's not about what's the... This is forever. This is for always.
And this is what you can literally learn yourself, put on yourself every day, carry in one makeup bag, maybe build up your collection. Okay, I appreciate you can't buy maybe everything today, but you can start with what is your key thing, what you've desperately got to do. But this is already limited stock on the primer. Then add on each of these visits when we get more back in stocks, because I feel that we're going to get a lot of sellouts today. So please do buy early and make sure you make your colour choice early. But I hope we have enough time for Eve to share her pearls of wisdom. Is that...
Good one.
Oh, it took me a few minutes to fall for that one, didn't it? And with this, it is lovely that you are teaching us almost a capsule makeup wardrobe, that every single day, whether we're doing Instagram, Facebook, Twitter photos, or seeing our best friend or our family in broad daylight, this makeup doesn't have to change.
Does not have to change. If you've ever had a selfie, even if you haven't, if you're going to see someone, and it's all high definition. High definition basically means the camera lens is as close as intimate with you as we are now. So if you want someone to be this close to you and only notice your beautiful skin, this is it. And that's really, truly, what do you want from life? You want to be noticed for yourself. I want to notice your beautiful skin, your beautiful eyes, your beautiful cheeks. Certainly not our beautiful makeup.
And really, that is the ethos of the range. So if you want cool makeup range that you can carry in one makeup bag, that you can depend on every single day and do the same technique every day and not get it wrong every day, then this is the range to actually go for and to learn from the different techniques. Now, when we go to each of the products, you might think you know how to use them. Well, you don't. Not until you do them the Eve Pearl way, because she's formulated, you know, with extra vitamin E's and natural coconut oils as well. So the formulation are a free-from formulation, so great ingredient listing, and because of also Eve and all of her celebrities sensitive and allergy-prone skin too. But then the application technique is very different, which will help you learn a new way to do your face. So limited stock on that, last chance orders on that, in fact down to single figures. We do have a blush collection coming up later, and with the blush collection it's £30. It comes with a fan brush, which she actually uses the fan brush to put the blush on and literally chisel up the cheeks and apply it in an upwards direction, not an angled direction, completely differently. 207813 is the item number, and that gives you the trio with the fan brush for £30. And also, you are already buying online, so you've maybe heard of Eve's fame previously and Googled her. This is the 5-piece natural eye collection, everything full size. And the different brushes allow you to use Eve's shadows as bases, as liners, as shadows, as brow colour, which is exactly what she did to me. That was her colour palette for everything to do with the eye and everything to do with the brow. And the different brushes give you the different techniques that you can do yourself, and even the pencil and the sharpener. Right, we're going to go to foundation. So you've done the primer, so the next thing that Eve would look at is foundation. So what did you do or want to do differently with foundation? Because you've given us a compact.
This is it. This is the worldwide known HD dual foundation. What I wanted to do is to create contours made simple. 2 steps. 2 steps to simple contouring, right? We've all heard about contouring. It's so scary looking out there. I wanted to make sure that I balanced out your skin tone, made it look beautiful, give you contouring, because contouring is just all about creating dimension. If you look at Liv's face...
Before we do that, can we just go through the colour choices for everyone
as
well? So we'll put the chart up and talk you through the different shades. So it starts as fair as the palest.
And fair, you know who you are when you're fair, when you can see through your skin and you're that alabaster girl, so that's the fair. The light, I would be the light. Liv is going to be wearing the light. If you are the... I feel many of the women that I met at Beauty Bash were the light complexion. You're the medium if you have a little bit more olive tone skin, or if you're someone that can get a tan. For instance, you, Allison, you can wear the medium. You can wear either, but...
Light is at home, medium is at work.
There you go.
I can actually wear both, yeah.
Medium is look healthy. The tan is if you have more sunspots and you have light brown skinish, tan is ideal for you. Dark is perfect for African, Caribbean skin tones. It works terrific for that. And if you're very dark,
so
the
cool
deepest of colors,
faces, we could go to the deep. And deep and fair, by the way, are already limited in stock. Now, you might think you know the application. You might think, oh, she's given us 2 colours to blend, or she's given us a dark colour to put maybe underneath the cheek. Oh, no.
No.
Turned around the Eve Pearl way.
All
So
different. So here we go. If we just take a look at this, and I don't want you to be scared, and I don't want you to try to match your skin tone. Our goal is not to match your skin tone. Are you ready for this simple application? When I say 2 steps, you take the brush, which I'm providing. It's a professional foundation brush. You grab side 1, the lighter color of the foundation, and just trust to know that I made these colors specifically for you. All you have to do is smile. When you smile, I'm going to just turn your face this way. When you're smiling, we're looking for your cheeks. Smile hard, Liv. There you go. You're going to put the lightest color right underneath your cheek, just like that. Okay, we can all do that. Stay right here with me there. We're going to take the brush, turn it around, and grab the darker side, side 2 of the foundation, and we're going to put that right on your cheek area. So
which is totally the opposite of what someone might think they would do if they picked this up.
That's right. This is why it's called Eve Pearl's Reverse Contouring. Don't look for it to match your skin. Just apply it like I'm showing you. Side 2 goes on your cheek, goes on your forehead, goes on your nose, and it's going to go on your chin. Side 1 is going to go down here where I just showed you. It's going to go on your eyelids, and it can go also around your lips.
And it does come with a template card as well, which gives you the application and reminds you of that when you get it home. It comes also with the sponges, which we use damp.
It's a non-latex sponge. I'm going to show you in a moment what to do with that, but I just wanted you to see how simple this was, just to give you this beautiful, just flawless little chiseling, beautiful complexion.
And it already changes the shape. And the older you are, the more slackening that you got. So on my face shape, it actually had an even more dramatic finish than actually here. We're chiseling a well-chiseled face, but we are chiseling it even more the way you do on the red carpet.
Yes.
So on my face, you did get even more lift.
If you have a round face and you can't get that little chisel, this is going to help you get the chisel. If you've ever had a weird line around your face, like you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes we want to create a canvas and we have a foundation line. Putting the lighter color here, you will never have a foundation line that's darker than your skin. What you want to do is light here, the darker here. We have a universal spectrum of color. This is going to ensure the pigments are going to be exactly the shade your skin needs it to be. So just apply it. Don't question it. Just know that my 20 years of experience is going to help you do this perfectly.
And then with the triangular sponge, you use that moist.
Let me show you. This is also very important. Thank you for bringing it up. This is just a glass of water, okay? The sponges, you're going to get 8 sponges. They look like this.
So we get the foundation with the dual texture. We get the sponge inside it. We get the brush.
Yes, there's a sponge inside here for your on the go, because you want to be ready on the go as well. And you're going to get 8 washable, reusable sponges. Now, when you get the sponge, it's going to be in a pack of 8. Open it up, and I want you to see that this has got bigger, because when you take the sponge, you make it wet. So I'm going to just show you what I mean by making it wet. You put it, and you want to dab it in water. Under the sink is fine because you want it to get thick. The main ingredients in our foundations, it's made with esters, coconut oil, and vitamin E. So it's a full skin treatment. I want you to make this sponge wet and then dry it off so it's not dripping, drenched. And when this is damp, the foundation, which does not contain any water, Again, esters, coconut oil, and vitamin E. It's truly skincare, and it dries matte, so you don't have to powder your face if you don't want to.
Then you blend, you apply with the brush, but you blend with the dampened sponge, and it goes to this lovely, incredibly smooth finish with no marks.
No marks.
No, you can't see pores through it.
Nothing.
Either.
Even if I start putting layers, which we don't need to do, but just to show you again, side 1 goes right here, side 2 on the cheeks. This damp sponge will ensure the foundation.
Now this is the HD Dual Foundation. This is the guide little card that you get in your foundation with the 1 and the 2, and on the back of it, it explains the lighter colour or the darker colour. So it's exactly the same technique no matter what skin shade you are. What happens if we need more coverage?
If you need more coverage, just take your brush, the tip of the brush, and just apply it right into those areas. I'm going to go over to our models and show you some of the different skin ranges we have, because the shades go. Look at Liv, how beautiful. All she has on is the foundation right here on her face, and I could take the foundation all the way up even to under her eyes.
And this lightweight, I mean, when you did my makeup, it was almost like, and I didn't have my lenses in, so although I was looking in the mirror, I couldn't really see in the mirror. But it felt, you work in such a feather-light way. Your hand is very light, but your products are very light. I was really a little bit worried, thinking, is there going to be anything on my face by the end of it?
And that's the trick. That's the goal. Everything. You know, technology has come a very long way. Technology has come a long way that we can make incredible products with pigments that are going to become the shade that our skin needs it to be. So I want you to see that not only works on beautiful young skin. I'm mature. I want to make sure that us mature girls get taken care of as well. I've got beautiful Joanna here. She also wears the light, the exact same color that I just put on Liv. I put on Joanna. Look at that. She's got wonderful cheekbones. The side 1 went right here. The side 2 went right here. We used a little damp sponge and blend it. Look how gorgeous and flawless, and nothing going through the wrinkles, and like stop smiling and then smile again just to see. Nothing goes anywhere. It's just beautiful, flawless perfection. Her face matches the rest of her body. And Joanna is the light.
It's not, you don't look at her face and think, oh, she's very heavily made up, or she's got very strong colours on. This is makeup you could wear every single day. And suddenly, maybe you think, you know, with maybe some of our sort of national beauties, like, you know, Helen Mirren, you know, Judy Dench.
Judy Dench. I work on women like Ariana Huffington. You know, she's in her 60s. I think all of us who are getting older, we're getting stronger, we're getting more beautiful, and we deserve the best.
Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters, yes, and she's over the 70s.
Yeah.
The next numbers after that.
But then you're getting this finish on the skin, so we can all get that finish.
Absolutely.
And it gives us a lift from the foundation.
Yes, you want to have a lift, and you want to have that little chiseled crease called contouring. And look at Sherelle. Sherelle is wearing our dark foundation. So if you were darker than Sherelle, you would get the deep. And again, the side 1 went right here. Can you see? Hopefully you can see this little chisel chest. Can you smile for the camera there, Sherelle, so to see this wonderful little chisel? This is coming with the reverse contouring, and she is wearing our dark foundation, HD Dual Foundation.
And it feels so lightweight, it looks lightweight, it feels comfortable. This is something that we're not teaching you on TV, that you're then going to feel uncomfortable wearing at home or going to the office. You can put this on every single day. Just do this technique every single day. Line them up on your dressing table, have the little bowl of water there ready so that you can grab it. But also, interestingly, what you said is that you've designed this technique because you could even do it in a badly lit room, or if you're having to do it just at a little lamp next to your bed.
Yes, I always laugh because I have to do makeup sometimes in planes, trains, and automobiles, and there's no lighting, there's no anything, there's no mirror sometimes. So you can feel where your cheek is when you're smiling. You put side 1, side 2. Just trust that the pigments are going to do what they're supposed to do and give you that
and you get the coverage, so you can cover over marks or pigmentation, you get the shaping, amazing texture, but not feeling heavy, not looking heavy, just looking as if literally you have got naturally good skin and that you don't need to wear much makeup. And that is really why you're booked. 5 Emmy Awards sort of shows you deserve it, doesn't it, when you've earned your stripes.
Well, thank you very much. Well, listen, you know, the women that I work on that red carpet, because I do the women that want to look good every day for the TV shows, for just going to work, for the mom, for the student. But those women on the red carpet, they are not forgiving because the cameras are not forgiving on them. There's no second chance. You better get it right the first time. So everything that we do is made for the highest demanding women, and quite frankly, we should all be high demanding women.
Now, we have got this now coming, 207814. We sneaked a preview of this yesterday, and we have got some colours already on advanced orders, but the good news is they sold out yesterday, and we are able to get advanced orders. So thanks to Eve Pearl and the team, and to Kate, our buyer, who's in yesterday organising that. You have got all your colour shades again. Are we the same colour shade in concealer as we are in foundation, for example?
Yes, we are. And I'm going to show you the trick. I'm going to explain to you. If you're wearing the light foundation, I would suggest you get the Fair Light Concealer.
Yep.
So get the color that you are and then one shade lighter for that brightening. We are award-winning with our Salmon Concealer because we have something called the Blue Neutralizer, also made with the esters, made with incredible olive oil and vitamin E. Oh my God, I meant coconut oil. There's coconut. I'm just thinking about food all the time, so that's how the whole Salmon Concealer came. And then
everyone, I know, because I said, oh, how did it come up? Because I said, it's not, the one you used on me wasn't particularly a salmon colour. He said, no, it's because you were famous for using this sort of pigment colour choice and ingredients first. And then everyone would go around the beauty counter saying, I want a salmon concealer, and they could never find that colour. So
I made that color, but I address everything to food. I love my food, so I want to make sure that my products also are good for us, just like the food is good for us. This is the Salmon Concealer. This is a light medium, and I've got lovely, lovely Megan here. I want you to see her under eye area, and some of us have dark pigmentation, whether it's dark or red or sometimes very light. This darker color will always work to neutralize the darker color. Now this comes with the brush again, so we get the technique. And where do you put the darker color? The darker color went right down wherever the dark in this coloration is. Put the darker color down here, and the lighter color I'm putting on the outside of the eyes. And then you take the same little sponge, and if you notice, I didn't take it all the way high by her eye. I put it down here. Use the sponge to blend it down, and then the remainder just put right up on top, under the eye. So it makes it so featherweight, so invisible, as if you're not wearing concealer. It will feel like your favorite skincare. You have to think of this as your favorite skincare. And you can always, by the way, if you notice, there's no powder. You do not even need to powder anything. I'm going to show you again a little bit of the darker color right here. So that almost goes down on the sort of shelf where the dark circle sits. That's a very good way to put it. Almost around the socket line. On the socket line, on the shelf. And if you don't want to think about it, just put the colors together. Let the product do the work. So for many of us who used to use highlighters under this area, and you know what happens when you just use a highlighter here, it sort of just brightens up an area we're trying to cover up, and it's kind of working against it. But you can see so quickly and so easily just how feather-light, how skin texture, how smooth, how uncracky it actually is to both the look and the feel. I want to take you through those colours. So you always go for one that does have a pale shade in. So if you're light, then go fair to light, which is going to be the palest. The next shade up is light to medium. And that's on advanced orders. The next shade up is medium to tan. So you would be a tan skin shade if you went for medium to tan. You'd be a dark deep, skin shade if you went for tan to dark. And you'd be a deep skin shade if you went for dark to deep. So always take the right-hand colour as your foundation base, and automatically Eve will give you the paler colour to be able to highlight with it, for example. So that's how you actually choose them. Again, comes with the brush, blend with the sponge, so we can almost emulsify them and make a different texture when you add the dampened sponge to it. And this is the brilliance of it. I know in our buying team downstairs, they was like, oh, it worked for me, it didn't work for me. The ones it worked for were the ones that finished the damp sponge. And that's when they got the coverage, that's when it went all day, that's when they got the magic, shall we say, that happened. Because if you put it on with the brush to begin with, you don't then emulsify it, you don't get your unique finish. Very well said. You want to make the sponge damp because this will ensure the concealer is going to become part of your skin rather than being a layer on top of your skin. So it's just your skincare. Yeah. How does it feel on your skin, by the way? Lovely. It's really light. That's what you want. It looks like it'd be thick, right, when you first look at it. These are the first time we've met these lovely ladies, and it works. It's amazing. It'll be easy. Just give it a try, and you would be the light medium. And none of us are wearing powder, by the way, because there is a secret. So coming up, we're not ruining the foundation or this texture, this vitamin E, this coconut oil, this supple emulsion that starts off as a compact with the brush for contouring, is then emulsified with the sponge. And it's very easy. It is literally this light stroking dabbing. It's not heavy.
doesn't feel heavy on the skin, but then the finishes is it hides whatever you want to hide, gives you a smooth finish, but it's so comfortable. And it's very quick. Actually, it's very quick.
It was fast and breathable.
Yeah.
Now, yes, we want it fast, we want it breathable, we want it looking good. Now, you might be asking to yourself, but does it really work? Will it cover up my dark under eye areas? I want to just show you something now on our lovely model, on our lovely Megan, who's holding up her hand because she wants you to take a look at her.
Yeah.
So, you see her hand? I'm going to turn her hand all different directions because you see it's all the same color.
Yeah.
Nothing, no trickery. This is the salmon concealer covering up. Are we ready? Can we have that little drum roll? Here we go. Look at what the salmon concealer is covering up.
So you've actually got a full tattoo.
She has a full tattoo. I'm going to just take a little section just for you to see.
I'm fascinated now to know the tattoos. You're obviously a singer. Are you a singer?
Just into music.
Oh, she's into music. What music is she into? We'll have to see.
Yes.
But it literally, if you imagine your blue tones underneath your eye, how dark can your circle get to cover? Well, as dark as it is, even if you're poorly, even if you have hereditary dark circles, even if because you cover Asian, African, Caribbean skin, so even if I've got hereditary dark circles from my ethnicity.
Oh, they are no challenge for the salmon concealer. I'm putting some of it on the back of my hand because I'm trying to show you that here on my knuckle area is the closest thing to wrinkles, yes? Well, I've got lots of wrinkles on my face too, but just for you to see how smooth it can be.
Well, let me give you the details because you've got to make that colour choice before it sells out. We do have advanced orders on some of the colours. Fairlight is on advanced orders. Light to medium is the next shade, so if you're medium, you buy light to medium. 207814 is the item number, £30.50. You have the sponges to emulsify and finish. You have the brush to apply to do the light-dark technique. When you have time, do the light-dark technique. When you don't have time, you can blend together for a speedy application. Go with the same foundation shade that's on the right of the colour choice here. So if I show you the colour choices, light to medium is for medium skin tones, medium to tan is tan skin tones, tan to dark is dark skin tones, dark to deep is deep skin tones. So the shade that's on the right goes with your foundation shade because Eve wishes you to have a paler concealer to use in a highlighting way as well, for example. So that gives you a chance to choose. Now, tweet me at Alison Young QVC, comes through in the studio line, text is in the normal way, so if you've got any questions then do. And Marinella as well, thank you for holding on the lines. We'll speak to you in just a second when we come back. Well, I need to give you an update on the lip collection straight away. 207817 is the ultimate lip collection. It does have the liner, the gloss, the sharpener, and then all the pigment colours. So can you just give us a line? What's special, or is there any techniques we need to know?
The whole thing about our lip palette is they are full treatment lipsticks. They are going to be hydrating as well, and a little bit goes a long way. You've got 18 colors there. That lip gloss, Hey Sexy, oh my gosh, it's a universal shade, and it tastes kind of good. It's going to treat your lips. That pencil, that Cosmo, goes on your lips creamy, so if you have a tendency to feather with your lipsticks, it's going to make sure your lip colors... So put the pencil on first, and that lip pencil as well, it's like a universal nude colour, so you don't have hundreds of colours, you like to use a natural Our entire
shade.
line, the whole E Pro only has 2 colours, and that's one of them, Cosmo, because that's all you need. And the other side of it has a lip brush on it, so you have 3 lip brushes to play with all of your colours, and that's a dual-sided sharpener. It'll sharpen the pencil right there, and if you have those thicker, chubby pencils, it will sharpen that as well, so you can keep all...
Well, it is going to sell out, so please confirm your order. Download that shopping app, your iPhones, your Androids, your tablets as well. And if you're one of the new viewers joining us today, as hundreds of new viewers are, maybe you follow Eve Pearl around the world, maybe you bought Eve Pearl from Manhattan, from her private studio, and you're thrilled that we now retail her in the United Kingdom. Right, the Blush Palette Trio with the fan brush. So the brush is different to a normal brand. It's not a blusher brush. You actually apply it with a fan brush.
Oh, yes. We do everything a little bit different here at Eve Pearl. I'm going to explain to you why. What do we want from our blush, right? How often do we say, well, am I wearing a peach? Am I wearing a pink? What am I wearing? What's my undertone? Oh, who cares? We should all wear, you should wear a little peach. You should wear a little pink and a little bit of bronzer, right?
But none of them fight each other.
That's right. They're all complementary. And when you touch the pigments, they're incredibly sheer and silky because we have vitamin E and hyaluronic acid in the palette. Once again, it's all about the skincare and immediate results. The fan brush is here because these have amazing pigment. I don't want you to choose. You can be just like a regular makeup artist, right? What do? We do this. All 3 colors. And all I ever ask
now
you
watch
to do...
the acid application because it's in a different position, the brush, and in a different direction to what you're used to.
That's right. Please, no sucking in. I want you to smile. Smiling is great for our endorphins. When you smile, you find that cheek, and you're going to start right here. And I'm taking the blush all the way up.
So you actually start with the pigment on the brush at the lower part where you originally created almost that shelf and that structure with the foundation.
That's
and then you
right.
push the blusher then goes up.
It goes up, and it not only the blusher, but then it makes your face look like it's been lifted. This side of Liv's face looks a little bit higher, I believe, than the other side.
Now that's even on a well-structured face. You put it on my face and suddenly I had cheekbones again. And without doing a strong colour. So we're not using a strong colour. We're not using a heavy application technique or dragging the colour up. We're just letting the brush and the colour and your special technique
do all the work.
Get that shape back.
Wasn't it amazing when we did it on you? When you start this, just like you said, Allison, when you smile and you start it on your cheek, you start it here. As you're lifting it up, basically take it up even as high as under your eye, especially if around here is a little bit deeper, because what it will do is it will bring the attention on your beautiful cheek rather than on any kind of a dip that you might have here. And if you want to use any color to accentuate, a little extra, you can take a little bit more of the bronzer, let's say, close your eyes and just put a little bit on your eyelids, or all three colors just on your eyelids.
But do that first. It is going to sell out, so I just want you to confirm that order. Do that first application technique again. That complements the structure you put in with the foundation.
So here it goes. You ready, Liv? Just smile. As you're smiling, do just 2 strokes of this. Start it right here, not lower. So suck in your cheeks for a moment. When you're sucking in your cheeks, when you put the darker color here, it drags your face down. So please, no longer suck in your cheeks, but smile. When you smile, it gives you that beautiful lift. Take it all the way up. And if you, let's say you put a little bit too much, go back to that same little foundation sponge that you had. The damp sponge. Even though this is a powder, just go on the outside edges, and this too will become now part of your...
I'll tell you what, let me go to the phones while you're doing that, and go and speak to Marinella as well. Hello, Marinella.
Hi, Alison.
Hello, Marinella. Are you pleased that we've got Eve Pearl? Because I know that we sent you some to try. Were you applying it correctly?
I did eventually.
Yeah. And with the new technique then, what results or what difference did you feel with your Eve Pearl makeup?
Well, it made my face look more chiselled, more defined.
Yeah.
And the actual, the way that the colour was on the face, it didn't actually look like you were loaded with foundation. You just looked very, very nicely, like just beautiful skin.
Yeah. And that's what's amazed me. I mean, often we joke when I do, you know, a show here, and some of the makeup shows, you know, all the makeup brands have got fantastic, great, different looks. But some of the makeup brands, if I need petrol on the way home at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm scared to go in the petrol station. You know what? I could go out in broad daylight to Sainsbury's and do a supermarket shop right now. You know, it is and looks great in real daylight, but it does give you that modern HD or looking great on camera look. Would you agree, Eve?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Marinella, I'm mixing up.
I would agree. I would agree indeed. Yes, yes, it's absolutely lovely. I mean, I've never, ever contoured. It was nothing I'd ever done before. And reverse contouring was completely new for me. And when I actually did try it out, it did give me a beautiful chiselled look.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I hope you're maybe going to add to your makeup wardrobe, but I know we're just fascinated to actually listen and learn from Eve right now. So thanks very much for calling.
Thank you.
All right, bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Right.
Thank you, Marinella.
Now, none of us have got powder on. Even though we're under hot lights, we haven't got powder on, which, again, is one of Eve's secrets when she's doing the celebrities, why she's won 5 Emmy Awards, why her personalities can even do in very hard-hitting shows or in very serious shows where you're booked, where it's not about a glamour look, they just need to look polished. You'd use this.
That's right, because everybody wants to have that visual competitive edge. You know, when you're going to work or you're in business or you're going to a school or you're just going to a date, you want to look your best. You want to not be overly anything. You just want to be kind of like sharp. And this is all about that. If you've ever seen those red carpet powder photographs, you know, in those magazines, you never want to be that person who's being photographed with white powder underneath your face. We've moved away from using powders. This is all, it's a revolution. So this is all about the invisible finish. It's a powderless powder. I'm doing this to our powderless powder, because not only is it a powderless powder, it's a mattifier, it's a pore minimizer, and this is a universal shade.
Yeah.
And also it contains the astaxanthin. That makes it also part of your skin treatment and a skin regimen. It's amazing for us women, but also terrific for men.
Now, we get two different types of applicators. We get the brush applicator, but we also, when you lift the compact up, get a sponge underneath.
Yes, a sponge.
So you can do quick touch-ups on the go too. But how do we use it to begin with when we've done our foundation concealer? What's the first technique that we do?
You're going to take the little brush. I like to do it with a brush for a quickie, because the brush will be able to go everywhere, all over your face. Basically, this is going to mattify. It's going to minimize the appearance of your pores and fine lines instead of doing it with a powder. But you know what? You might be too far away to see what this is doing here. Let me show you another demo. I'm going to take right here. I have a little bit of vegetable oil, okay? Some of us might wake up in the morning and feel, or during the day, throughout the day, that our face
or a guy
for sure.
Or what about, does it matter if it's oil? What about if it's perspiration as well?
Oil, perspiration, a hot flash, a little bit of dampness.
Panic attack.
Panic attack. Do you see the oil here?
Yeah.
On our, sorry that I'm putting that in your face, but sometimes you feel like this is part of how your face is looking all around. I'm taking this invisible finish, okay, and here we go.
And literally just take the look of the oil away without having powder, without then cracking up the skin, without making the foundation look very dry.
It's going to be part of...
And it doesn't change the texture of your foundation.
It does not. And nothing happens here, too. If you don't have the brush with you, take the sponge. The sponge that's in here. Comes with a little... It's already in the case here, so I'm going to take it out of the little plastic.
Would we pat it on if we wanted?
Yes, if you're taking it, take it.
Yeah.
Dab it in as though it was your powder, and then just go...
Just pat it on. So on the go, if you do have some shine come through or perspiration come through, you can literally just pat. Because it's clear, it doesn't matter what our ethnicity or what your foundation shade is either.
Oh, absolutely. And you can put it on under makeup. You can put it on over makeup. Here, I'm going to do it on me. Okay, so...
And the texture of the skin, it's not showing through pores.
No.
So your foundation and your concealer,
none of pore minimizing.
None have got pores showing through.
No, everything here is to minimize your pores, to give you the hydration you want, but also to dry, matte.
Yeah.
Because again, I have terrible skin issues. So it's paraben-free. Our things are paraben-free. There's no fragrance because I'm allergic to everything.
You get loads of vitamin E in lots of your products.
Yes,
as well.
vitamin
coconut
E,
oil,
coconut oil, astaxanthin, because I want everything to do more than one thing. I'm demanding, the women that I'm working on demanding, hopefully you're demanding. You want your products to do more than just make you, maybe you look good. They should be good for you.
And I've been lucky enough for Eve to do my makeup today, and I have to say, she could have done it in 10 minutes flat. We probably took 15 to 20 minutes. No one's ever taken that little time. And it was only because I was making her talk through and I kept questioning her, and sometimes I'd make her do something again. So we'll do that again. Let me see what you've just done there. Because I was wanting to learn from her. And I have to say, this mirror close up to my face like this, I can't see makeup. I can see a face that I want to see, but I can't see makeup. And that's probably the best description.
Thank you for saying that. That's truly all I wanted to create. I've been doing this for 20 years, and women, we are so easy. All we want is just like help my skin feel good, help me look good so I can run out.
And normally if we look like that in a mirror, it's like, oh, foundation's cracking. Oh, concealer's gone around my nose. Oh, you know, blush has broken up on my cheek area, it hasn't worked, or it's curdled with the foundation. And I'm actually not seeing that. So this could be broad daylight, out with your friends, getting on the bus to work, people looking at you very closely, going to a job interview, not feeling over made up.
And is it simple? Don't we deserve it? 5 minutes a day. Don't we deserve to give ourselves 5 minutes a day? And on special evenings or special occasions, give yourself 10 minutes a day.
Well, 207815 is the item number. Is there? Oh, Heather, you have tweeted as well. This is making yet another QVC shopping list as well. Eve Pearl looks amazing. Well, I'm sure you're going to enjoy it on your 30-day money-back guarantee. Just these little techniques. So when you get it home, the formulations are to Eve Pearl's own recipe, should we say. The application techniques have got that little quirky edge, but you just do it the Eve Pearl way and then see the difference. It's not heavy, but it does put structure back in your face.
Yes,
and normally structure back in your face is heavy makeup.
And this is not it. So that's why we're here. I'm doing this over Anne's eyes because also in case your eyelids ever get greasy or kind of get cakey, put the invisible finish over your eyelids. It's going to ensure your makeup does not move on your eyes also.
And you're making Anne-Marie look childlike.
Oh, isn't it great to be a girl?
Yeah,
like a girl again.
So useful, as in the skin looking so amazing, but as in you'd look at her and think, I don't know how you managed to look like that. You look amazing. I can't see makeup, so I don't know whether I need to ask what makeup you're using, or maybe you're just one of those lucky people that look like that. I mean, it's giving you that sort of finish on the skin. 207815 is the item number, £42.24, so everyone would go for that, no matter what your skin-based tone. The priming moisturising treatment where we started, that has gone, so that's already sold out, as has the Ultimate Lip Collection as well. And that had the universal liner that went in it, as well as the gloss to finish, and the colours that can be used individually or together as well, and you can blend to get your shade. Now what we're going to look at next is the eye palette, and then we're going to look at mascara. And with the eye palette, Eve gives us everything. So she gives us all the brushes to do the brows, the eyes, the liner, the shadows, the shaping, the whole lot in this kit. Well, continuing with this great tutorial that I'm sure, like me, you are enjoying at home as well. In the next collection, we're going to go into a tutorial on the eye. This is the 5-piece natural eye collection. It's something that you can just put on every single day, that you can depend on every single day to give you a great look to your eye. £47.50, 207816. You get the shadow palette, which, because you get the liner and the different brush applicators, you can also use it as shadows, as brows, as shadow liners and highlighters as well. And then you get the liner that you've got the double-ended sharpness. So you get the whole collection. And it really is, I mean, you do genuinely use these. And the pigments, the textures, when I'm touching them, you can feel they're different. You've made them to your recipe.
Oh, my goodness. This is a full professional palette made into a size that we can use, and this is the same one that I use. This is a professional grade, professional size. It's double pigmented. All of these shadows also have the hyaluronic acid, so when you touch these shadows, I mean, they're real pigment. You know, I'm just using some colors that, this is real, true.
So soft.
Soft, silky.
Does it mean all our ethnicities can use these as well? Because you've got the strength of the pigment there, so it will show up.
Oh, yes, it shows up. And also, if you use this wet, because we use this for the ballerinas, for American Ballet Theater, a ballerina, so, you know, she's out there, she wants to make it really dramatic. You can take this from everyday natural to dramatic. So don't think of it as, oh, it's kind of natural tones. These 3 colors down here, they are matte, so they're terrific to create the creasing that we're going to do right now, some contouring. The 3 shades on top, they have a little bit of light illuminating, like a shimmer highlighter. Yeah. So you can use them everywhere from your eyes to your face. Are we ready to begin?
Yeah, we are ready to begin. Now, if you miss any of these presentations or you bought something that's already sold out, then actually if you go to Eve's own website, you can see more tutorials on there, so you're not left high and dry. You will be able to learn your technique, and over time we hope to have some of those and more of those, and maybe have you over on the beauty channel as well doing some tutorials.
Oh, we would love to do that. The first thing I'm applying right now is our brownie pencil. This brownie pencil, I'm going to just put a little bit on my hand. I showed it to you earlier. Yeah. It's so soft, but it is soft, yet it goes on and it stays. I made it basically like a hybrid between a regular dry pencil and a gel.
So what didn't you like of the gels, and what didn't you like of the pencils that you wanted something different?
The gel just stayed on too long. It was like a bad relationship, and the pencils were a bit too hard and harsh on my skin. So I wanted this to do both. I wanted it to stay on, but when I wanted it to come off, I wanted it to go away. So also, you're going to have professional brushes. This is the mixer blender, and you're going to have an eyebrow spoolie. I started off with the pencil, and now I'm going to take these 2 brown colors. This is a basic Eve Pearl method of application. I'm just going to smoke it out here with the darkest color.
So that's on top of the liner that you first put on?
Because this way, if your hand isn't steady, you've had too much coffee, take the little colors, and this will make it smoked out. Smoking it out is like a code word for taking something that looks a little harsh and make it look softer.
Or make it look expert. You know, if you're scared of doing the liner technique, then just put a little bit of the liner on and then powder on top with that chiseled brush applicator. And then here with these, they're all very complementary, flattering colours. So is it difficult to get the colour right? Because if some colours have got too much blue or too much purple in, they make your eyes look red.
You're absolutely right.
And then your whites actually look yellow of all ethnicities.
Absolutely right. I made these so it would be universal universally friendly for all of us, all of our skin tones.
The brightness in the eyes on every single one of these shades.
And one of the main things that I have here is these 3 colors are ideal for your eyebrows, whether you're a blonde, a brunette, or a redhead. All of these 3 colors above are so complementary. Take the one side of the brush, and then you brush it up, and you can create your terrific, gorgeous little eyebrow shape.
And this effortless, speedy makeup that, when you've finished, doesn't look overcooked, really. You know, is that what you're famous for? Because even at the end, I'm like, if you had enough time, is that it? And she went, no, I'm known for speedy. And nothing looks over harshly structured or too worked. Is that one of the tricks?
It's simple. I made it simple for myself.
Yeah.
And I'm sharing it with you. Why don't we...
So the colours are correct, the textures are correct, this speedy application technique, it might be different in different techniques, but it gives you that different look, the look you're looking for. It has sold out, though, of the actual eye collection. We are now going to go on to the mascara next, so watch out for that. But let me give you a reminder of the foundation, which is where we all started. 450 of you have ordered it in this show already. There are several options available on advanced order, but you can get all of the shades. And the deep option is on advanced orders as well. It comes with the double foundation palette. You use the light one as number 1, the dark one as number 2. It comes with an instruction leaflet. You swipe it on with the brush. Remember, the light one is the chisel underneath the cheek. It's reverse contouring that Eve Pearl has taught you, and then you emulsify or blend with the dampened sponge that expands with water. Follow those techniques. It comes with an instruction card. You get the finish that she's famous for, and it is feather-light. That's the one thing you're going to love. It is feather-light on the face when you've actually done it. 207812, and long-lasting.
Long-lasting. It's paint by numbers with only 2 numbers.
Yeah.
We can do 2 numbers, right?
Yeah, we can just about do that.
Just 2.
As long as I haven't had a mojito. Now, we've got a dual, or let me give you also a reminder as well. Actually, this is an update of the concealer. The light is already on advanced order. This does come with a concealer brush and more of those sponges which you use. And remember, you can either use the 2 concealers blended together if you need speed, or use the darker shade on the shelf or the lower eye socket, and then the lighter shade on the outside. Then you blend upwards towards the lashes. That was the key thing that Eve taught us in this tutorial. 207814, the famous salmon, because of the skin tone and the colour correctors that are in there. Fair light is for light skin tones. Light medium is for medium skin tones. Medium tan is for tan skin tones. Tan dark is for dark skin tones. And dark deep is for deep skin tones. Because there should always be a concealer that matches your foundation and then 1 shade lighter. And that's what those colour combinations show you. 207814 is the item number. Right, mascara is a duo. So good we get it twice.
You're getting it twice, and you're getting a combination. You're getting the espresso, which is the darkest brown you can have, and you're getting the jet black. So right here on our lovely, beautiful Liv, I just put on the jet black. So look up for one moment. This eye has the jet black on it. And that's just 1 coat of the jet black. And now the other side, I'm going to put the espresso. The espresso is really dark. I mean, it's as dark brown as you can go while still calling it brown.
Yeah. Because it's good, almost like an 80 to 100% cocoa, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where, you know, when you get those chocolates, it's not quite black, but it does have a brown or a warmth to it, but it is, and it does have that definition.
Yes, because you still want to have some color, but someone as light and as fair as Liv, she might not want to go with the black.
So I can actually show you the 2 different colours there. So one is black and one is the actual espresso. So you can see that the espresso is just a touch warmer.
Yes.
Do you have any recommendations of how to use them together then?
You know, for some days you want to be a little bit as though you're natural, as though you have nothing on. You put on that espresso. So you kind of like pretend you have some, you know. And on days that you really want to shine, put on that jet black. For Liv, I like the espresso for her daytime wear. This eye has espresso, and then for her nighttime wear, I like the jet black. Because give espresso a chance, and you'll realize sometimes that not all of our eyelashes have to be black all the time. It's like screaming at you, here's my eyelashes coming before I am.
And also, I think, I mean, if you look at my face, not that way to look at me, but if this is a typical Eve Pearl look, she's done my face different to any other makeup artist, and it looks very like me. It looks like how I like to look, or how I'd like to look. is that because you've done more of the contouring with the foundation, which is undetectable to the human eye, you've had to do less eye work.
That's right.
So there's less harsh lines, or there's less strength of funny fashion colours.
That's right, because you don't have to try to mask people not looking at your face by playing up your eyes. When your face looks good, looks flawless, looks amazing, everything else you could play it up with any color you want.
And we're working with men tonight, aren't we?
Men, let me tell you something, men want to look good just as much as we do.
But they're actually saying, I look less tired. Well, I'm on day 9 of working, including nights, including 5.5 customers. So believe you me, if this is looking less tired, which I agree it is, it's not because I'm less tired, it's because of the techniques, just where you're putting your light and dark, how you're blending, your different textures.
And that's what we hear all the time from women, is the fact that, you know what, my husband said, wow, you look terrific, your skin looks great. Or your girlfriend saying, what are you using on your skin? Are you using some new skincare product? Did you get some new treatment? When in reality, it is your foundation.
Well, 5 of these in front of me, 5 Emmy Award winning for your services to makeup artistry, and you work in the films as well.
5 of them are in New York, one of them is right here. And this is, again, I've worked 10 years on The View with the beautiful, lovely ladies on The View, all different ages, different skin tones. This is where everything started. We were going into HD, high definition, and everyone was panicking. You know, everyone's thinking, oh my gosh, the camera's going to be this close. Again, this close to you.
What was the biggest thing that you were teaching everyone, that you do in your tutorials, between non-HD makeup, the world before non-HD, and now the world with HD? What's been the biggest thing?
It is the foundation becoming part of your skin. Right. Because many products you put on your skin, they lay on the top of your skin. As soon as you smile, there's wrinkles, there's crepiness, like that dry. The foundations and concealers that I created were to work on covering up any flaws, imperfections, but also to look like your own skin, because if you look in the mirror, like your skin still is coming through, but it's covering up anything that's not perfect.
Yeah, it's sort of, you know, it's sort of the way that if I came into work like this every single day, people would think that I didn't wear much makeup. And then the day that I'd forget to put my makeup on, they'd be frightened.
They'd notice something different.
Yeah, as in, you know, that would be the best compliment. You'd have to take your makeup off to prove you had makeup on.
Yes. And you know what? We can live with that. If that was the worst that happened, let's make that happen.
Well, 207818, it's the secret of the celebrities. They book her and royalty and celebrities all over the world to teach this makeup technique that looks effortless, but that works. Now, 207818, if you want to get both of the mascaras, you get the black and you get the espresso. I want to come back to complexion, because really that's where it all begins. I think if you get that right, then you are halfway there, because she's lifted up your face and she changes your face shape back to where it should have been, or back to where it would be if you had the perfect cheekbone.
Yeah, and we're going to create the perfect cheekbones.
With foundation.
With foundation. Reverse contouring, 2 easy steps. Step 1.
What shade are we using here?
The light. So we're going to have the light for our lovely Joanna. Take the side 1. All you have to do is smile. When you smile, we're going to find your little cheek, and this goes right underneath. There's no need to put makeup all the way down your face. Just put it right under your face. And this is reverse contour, because every other brand would teach you to apply a darker colour there or a bronzer there. Forget about that. Just the one stroke of the side 1, grab side 2. So whether you're getting the deep, or whether you're getting the dark, or whether you're getting the medium, whatever the shade is that you're getting, they each have got 2 different colour pans in. Put the paler one underneath, number 1, the darker one on the top and across the T-zone. That's right. And do not say, oh, I don't know if it's going to match my skin, it looks a little dark. Just put it on. As long as side 1 is lighter than your skin and side 2 is darker than your skin, it is ideal for you. So you see I put that on here, on the nose, and on the chin. Okay, that's exactly what we do, on the forehead. And then keep the brush one side for dark, one side for light, if you can. Yes. I usually use the side that says E-Pro for the light, and the other side for the darker shade. That's a good tip. It's a good way to remember. Yeah. Take your sponge, and which are wet and dampened, yes. And then just blend down, and you will see that the foundation goes right into your skin. And it literally emulsifies, because then you've got that, you know, in the foundation, you've got those beautiful coconut oils, you've got the beautiful vitamin E, but we did have a question, what about if you've got spots? Will it go greasy or shiny? It will not go greasy, it will not go shiny. It's ideal for spots, it's ideal for sensitive skin. If you have acne-prone skin, it's going to cover that up. If you've got dry skin, it's perfect, because it's still going to hydrate your skin. If you have oily skin, it's ideal for you. Sensitive skin, if you have discoloration, acne, scarring, redness, all of it. Just put on the foundation. Just follow the simple 2 steps. Blend it down. Your skin
is looking, it's looking lifted. It's looking, your face shape is looking like you've got face shape back. It's taking emphasis away from your jawline.
Yes, and it's...
How is that happening? What's the optical illusion that you're creating?
It is the reverse contouring. High definition allowed us, or made sure that we were not able to put darker colors here. We were not able...
You had to invent a new way, and suddenly that new way made us look more modern and made us look great.
That's wow. So who knew?
Well, 207812 is the item number, £42.60. It comes with the sponges that you use dampened. It comes with a compact, which has got a sponge underneath if you need touch-up on the go, and it comes with a brush. Fantastic premiere show, Eve Pill. Thank you so much. If you've missed any of this and you want the tutorial again, go to the beauty channel, QVC Beauty, on +1. So it's actually on +1 on the QVC Beauty channel. You can see this hour again. Otherwise,